We're leaving Oahu today and we're now flying up to, rather down to, the big island of Hawaii.
Look at this! Outside hut!
What's on, everyone? Welcome to Kona. This is on the big island of Hawaii. A place in Hawaii that I've kind of had on my radar for a number of years and I've wanted to come to for a couple of reasons, and today we are going to hit up those couple of reasons. So number one, Kona coffee is kind of a big deal. Ellie, how many coffee farms were there you found?
I want to say 600, but I swear that's a lie.
I mean, there could be 600 coffee farms. If you think about mates who, you know, set up a business and then their mates set up a business and you just live next door and you probably have the same coffee beans. It's possible. It's very possible. And then number two, which is probably my number one actually in terms of my favorite thing that I'm looking forward to in Kona, is the Kona Brewing Co. So Kona Big Wave was one of the first craft beers that I sort of fell in love with about 6-7 years ago, or whenever it sort of first hit my radar in London. So we're going to go and check out the brewery and maybe do a little bit of a tour. So we're a little bit time conscious because we need to be there by 3 p.m. But that is what we're doing, and that is a very long intro. It is a very hot day. I think this is the hottest day we've had in Hawaii so far, or rather, for me anyway, I've only been here 2 days. Yeah, that's a really silly thing to say. It's the hottest day, and yesterday was a little bit colder. Oh, it's so nice to be back in warm, sunny weather. I feel like I'm getting some colour back into my skin. And an interesting thing, which I thought was quite funny. So when I first announced that I was using the GH5S on the sort of Japan announcement video thing, a few people commented on the colours saying, oh, don't like the colours, don't like the colours. And I was like, I think you're talking about the colour of my skin, because I was very pale at the start of winter.
Yeah, you look washed out.
I was washed out completely. So yeah, we're going to be getting some colour and life back in. I feel energised, I feel good. I've not even had a coffee yet, and I'm ready. We've driven up to the top of kind of a hill, I guess.
It's still halua.
This one is UCC Coffee. So UCC is a pretty global brand, let's be honest. And they have the majority of their stuff, I think, is in the cans in Japan. So you know those vending machine coffee cans? Yeah, that is that brand. So I don't know how widespread they are in terms of where they grow their coffee, but at least Kona coffee is grown here. Okay, this just completely proves the theory correct, that the closer you are to the source, the better the product. That, I honestly think, was probably one of the best iced cafe lattes I'd ever had. It was so creamy, so smooth, just really, really good. It's really setting the tone for what today is going to be, and that is all about craftsmanship. And if there is anything in life that I want to do a lot of, it's drink good coffee, drink good beer, and take photos doing it. Now, it's not all 100% fun and games though. I do have a single complaint, and this I've noticed is across all of Hawaii, and that is the excessive use of single-use plastic. It's not cool. Just give me a glass, give me a mug. I'm sitting down having it. But I've noticed that all over Hawaii. But onwards, let's carry on the rest of our perfect day. Thank you, UCC. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm in a good mood. I'm in such a good mood today.
You're on a coffee hype.
Yeah, it's great. I don't know, like, visually what we're going to be able to create with this vlog, but I think enthusiasm and passion sort of trumps over all visual aesthetics, so this could be rough and ready, but I like it. I hope you're enjoying it too. We're probably halfway through this vlog. Alright, we have made it to Paulo Lu Valley, and yeah, it's a bit of a lookout point. I can already see we've got some rock faces and all sorts. Let me just dim this down. We've got some cliff edges, a lot of people hiking. We're not going to be hiking because, as I said earlier, we are on a time limit to get back to the brewery for those Kona beers, which I keep thinking about a lot. Thank you. I've not pointed it out yet, but this is our little car. This is the Nissan Versa that we've hired for the week. Going for the small compact, more economical and ecological on the fuel economy. And let me also point out, so Ellie is just setting up with the LUMIX GH5S. As always, this one has been loaned to us. They are a current sponsor of the channel, and we're loving getting the dual camera vibes at the moment.
I love this.
Oh yeah. Aloha State. Oh yes. We finished at the brewery and came back here, and I somehow fell asleep for about 3 or 4 hours. That was a great experience at the brewery. I love seeing the passion of all the brewers, and Ellie made a good point of saying that every brewery that we go to, the people are always so happy. So they're clearly looked after from a company level, which is just great to see. Today we are driving from one side of Big Island to the other. So we're going from Kona in the west over Saddle Road into Hilo in the east. It's called Saddle Road because it is a road that literally straddles it like a saddle. Historically, I think it was quite a dangerous road, but I think in recent years it's been repaved and is so far seems all fine. So I think it's good. We're all good here.
By the way, I saw loads of vlogs and it says, and loads of people pronounced Hawaii as Hawaii.
Yeah, that's what I said the other day.
Hawaii.
I think I'm saying that wrong. I think it's Hawaii.
Is it?
I think so. Hawaii.
Yeah.
A bit like kawaii.
Kawaii, yes.
Kawaii.
Kawaii. Hawaii. Moving from one Airbnb to another Airbnb. It's only an hour and 50, I think, the drive. It's not too big.
It is our first, I'd say, full day in Hilo on the big island of Hawaii. We're going to be departing our Airbnb somewhat a little bit later than planned. We were up last night just kind of working on the next videos and things. I've actually made some good progress on my Japan Rail series titles. It's kind of been holding me back because I wanted to design and animate some things. In the grand scheme of things, it's probably only going to last about 5 seconds, but whatever, I wanted to make them. And I just wanted to point out, by the way, this Airbnb is probably one of our favorites that we've ever stayed in, and we've stayed in quite a few. It's obviously spacious, but it feels really comfortable. I really like it. Yeah, it's pretty great. So if you're out in the Hilo area, I would definitely recommend looking at a place that I think was called Paradise Park, something like that. It's pretty great. Good morning, world. How are we doing today? You driving, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Our agenda is to go and see a couple of waterfalls. So we've come to Akaka Falls first. This is a fairly tall waterfall from what I've seen in pictures. I say this every time we come into a forest, especially if there's like a stream or a river, but it's just so refreshing. So driving on the way back down to Hilo now, and on the way up to Akaka Falls, I saw through the sort of jungle area this little bit of a bridge and stuff. I was like, ooh, that looks good. So I marked it on the map, and we're now just coming back across here to take a look at it. It's not a very busy road. There's a little bridge. Looks good. So this was the road that we were driving across earlier, and I thought, yeah, this looks good down here. So here we are. We've driven to Volcanoes National Park today. It's a little bit colder here because we are at a much higher elevation. So yeah, it's definitely jumper weather. So we're gonna drive around the crater rim as far as we can go, and then we're also going to do another drive that goes down towards the coast, see a few like steam vents and other things from Kilauea, which is the world's most active volcano. So I've heard about Kilauea and studied it at school in geography and all sorts, so it's kind of cool to come here and actually see it in real life. Unfortunately, there is no molten lava to be seen on anywhere on the island at the moment. So we're just going to see steam vents, I think. I don't think we'll see any of the awesome nature of glowing lava and liquid rock. So we'll have to come back another time to see that, but hopefully we'll still get to see something cool, something in nature, something special. Do you know where we're going then?
I think so.
just walked over to kind of like the crater edge, and you can see into the volcano. What's kind of interesting, it's probably not good for you, but it smells good. Like, it smells sweet, almost like a bakery that's just kind of made, I don't know, something that you walk past and you think, oh, I wasn't hungry, but now I am. This volcano is making me hungry. I think, you know, the sulfur in the air, it's probably not good for you, but it does smell good. I like it. So we made it back to our Airbnb this evening. It ended up being quite a dark drive across the island, but yeah, it's all good, it's all fun. We actually leave Hawaii tomorrow, so we've got to drive all the way back to Kona Airport, across the other side of the island, and yeah, we're going to kind of take it slow and sort of relax a little bit before we head over to the west coast of America. We're doing a road trip all the way up north to Seattle. That's going to be a lot of fun. We've got a lot of videos planned for that, and yeah, it's going to be a huge backlog as usual, but when they do come out, I'm pretty sure they're going to be great. So yeah, make sure you do subscribe to the channel to catch those future videos, and I'll be seeing you in the next one sometime soon. For now though, let's travel across the island to the airport. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. See you later. Bye bye.